Hi, my name is Bianca and this is my YouTube channel all about cross stitch, she.bee.stitching. Welcome if you are new and welcome back if you are returning, and thank you so much if you are. Today is Sunday, March 30th, and I am like a week behind on filming this. My goal was to try to film every 3 weeks, and I think it's been like 4 weeks since my last video, but that's okay. I'm mostly just, filming for myself and for the odd internet friend that I make on the way. So I have a lot to talk about today. Let's see, I have an FFO, an FO, and progress on all my whips, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's get started. My friend Michelle she's somebody that I've talked to about a lot on my channel, and she actually is my coworker as well. So I had been stitching all by my lonesome for quite a few months, and when she started working in our building, she saw me with the project and she's like, oh, I cross stitch too, after months of knowing her. So for the past 2.5 years, she's been my stitching buddy at work, and she actually is taking another job opportunity. So she'll be leaving my building. She'll be working on a different contract, and it's a promotion for her, so yay. However, I am so sad that she's leaving me. So my first FO finished object is a project that I made for her, and it says count your stitches and your blessings, and this is on 14 count Aida. My frame is from Michaels. I used 820, I believe, and then in the corners I used the etoile of that blue, which you probably can't see. But yeah, this 14 count Aida is like that printed like galaxy one that you can buy on Amazon. So yeah, this took me like a week to stitch, so I literally stitched on nothing except for this. Except for at our stitching meetup, I had to work on something else, so she didn't know that I was making this for her. So yeah, that is the first thing I wanted to talk about. Hey. All right. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is a free pattern that Stitch X Love released on Instagram. You can get the pattern on Instagram or on the Ko-fi page that they have, and it's called Vintage. And I recently discovered another YouTuber, Sheldon and Stitches, and I was watching one of his videos, and he said that his birthday was like March 5th. And if you wanted to like stitch something with red or maroon thread, and red's my favorite color, so I decided to stitch this in red, and I stitched this on the leftovers of the 14 count that I made Michelle's project on. So that's why you can see that it surged here and then just like cut off at the top, because I just like cut it off the bottom. But yeah, vintage crafts, not vintage values. A lot of people think it's funny that I'm doing like old lady hobbies, and I'm still young, pretty young. I'm 33. So yeah, old lady hobbies, but not the same values and not the same thoughts as, back in the day. So I finished this pretty quickly. Honestly, I think I did this in a day. I literally watched Miss Congeniality and 2 episodes of Alone in Australia, and I was done. So I think this is 817 regular DMC. Okay, so that's my FO, and now let's talk about whips. I have like all my charts in a pile and then all my projects in a pile. So my first whip is Halloween at Huckran Hollow, and that looks like this. My goal for this year is to finish the second row, and I am still working on the first square. Actually, last time I was throwing the charts on the ground, and then later when I needed them, I didn't have them, so I'm going to try to put them to the side. Okay. I definitely have put this project on the back burner, which is a shame because I have so much work to do on it. But last time I was on here, first of all, I'm still working on this first square. And last time I was on here, I had only finished like the treasure chest and the anchor and the sand. So, I mean, looking at it now, I guess I have put in some work into it, but obviously not enough to finish it. So yeah, I've got this thing. Let's see, there's a fish here, the pearl necklace here, and then these two skeletons. Oh, and the coral. So this was really fun to do, actually, the coral. And then I filled in some of the dark blue. I'm pretty sure, let me see. If you can hear my dog drinking water, he's really thirsty right now. Boo boo. He drinks a lot of water because he's old. He's 10 and a half actually now, so he'll be 11 this year. And if you can hear his nails clacking, it's because the kitchen is like wood. Okay, so back to this. Yep, so I pretty much filled in everything across here. I was really trying to finish, I think this line here is the bottom of like where the wave color changes, because there's 3 different colors of water. So I think this line here is right below where the water changes again. So I almost made it all the way across. Yeah, I'm pretty behind on this. Sorry, I still haven't figured out. I'm filming in like the corner of my living room, so the only light I have is the ceiling fan light. So I need to get it together. Okay, yep, so that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about this. I should have worked on it a lot more, and I didn't, but progress is progress. Some progress is progress. Okay, next project is Good and Everything by Rosewood Manor. That's what this is going to look like finished. Last time I was on here, I was like half done with this tree here. And my goal was to do to catch up on my trees. And I did way more than catch up on the trees. I finished the whole first line. I'm doing this on 20 count Aida, and I chose the 20 count Aida before I realized how many fractional stitches were in this. So I'm kind of choosing to not do like all the little critters that are supposed to be up here, because like the 20 count makes it's too small for me to do it. I'm also like not very good at fractional stitches. Like I like full cross projects because I'm lazy like that, but I know there's like some flowers down here that I might go back and do, but all of like the little birds I won't be able to do, which is fine. But yeah, I got the whole first line done. I was on a roll, and then these 2 trees here are the same, so I just figured I would go ahead, and then these 3 trees are all the same. And you'll never guess, so this project, my friend and I counted and recounted, and I was not supposed to have enough room on this. I was literally supposed to be like right at the edge, completely at the edge. You know what? This is bothering me. Let me see if I can move a little bit. That's better. No, it's not. Let's keep going. So yeah, we thought we were going to have enough room for this, and look how much room I have. So I don't know I don't know how 2 people can miscount multiple times that I was going to have enough room on this. Or maybe it shrunk a little bit when I tea-dyed it. I'm not sure. But regardless, the whole first row is done, and I have plenty of room. Honestly, I wish I would have started like half an inch more that way so it would have been more centered. But yeah, that's a lot of work done on this so far. And this is a long-term project. I keep saying it's a long-term project because I'm not going to like focus on it, but I mean, I like working on it, so we'll see how much I get done this year. All right. Next whip is Halloween Quaker by Layla Studio. I know a lot of people are working on this right now. Okay, mine, I have had so many mistakes, so many snafus with this project. I'm changing all of the colors just because I wanted something like really bright, because I don't have anything really bright, and because I'm doing it on this really dark fabric. Last time I was on here, I had just finished the top green Quaker, which is that one. And now so my goal for this past month was to finish the little town, the Halloween town at the bottom. So I started trying to do that, and I just made so many mistakes. Like because I had made a mistake in the tree somewhere, like my chimney was off. So when I came to put the roof on this house, it was off. So then when I came to do this house, I made a mistake like down here somewhere. So something was wrong when I tried to do like the side of the house. So I kept going back and forth between like this and the spiders. So then when I did the spiders, I figured, well, I might as well do the Quaker that goes underneath this green one. So then I put this flower motif in there. So this is new, this is new. I think this spider is new, and then this whole motif is new. Unfortunately, when I went to try to finish the spiders, I had like the 2 other ones done here. The leg of the top one was going into this motif. So I had miscounted somewhere again, and my friend Michelle, it's always Michelle, my friend Michelle figured out that I had made a mistake like somewhere off of one of these ones. So once I started looking at where the mistake was in the spider, I realized that I had made a mistake in this one too. So the mistake that is in this one is that this side is 1 stitch too far. So I was 1 stitch off too far here, and then I was 2 stitches off the spider here, which meant that the bottom of the spider leg was like 3 stitches up into this motif. So I decided to rip out both of the spiders that were here, and then I might take out the bottom line here and then just crop this motif here to the bottom of the vase. And that should put my spider leg like 1 off, or like just touching or touching it, which I'll be fine with either one. I'm just not going to rip out both of these other spiders. And I'm not going to rip out like the entire flower vase either. So besides that, I feel like it looks like I made more progress. Yeah. I had said in my last video that I wanted to finish this by Halloween, but literally with all the mistakes that I keep doing in this, and I think I keep making mistakes because like this is really dark fabric, and I work on it like one of our meetups is in Panera, and the lighting in Panera is not it. So that's partly my fault because I keep trying to stitch on this in Panera when I shouldn't. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Alrighty, next whip is what is this called? Spread the Love. Yep, Spread the Love by Emma Congdon, who is also Stitchrovia, I believe. And I got this pattern out of, I think, Just Cross Stitch magazine. My friend Michelle and I are working on this. We wanted to have it finished by December 1st. So, now that you know what the pattern looks like, I'm going from bottom up on the left side, and 1 second. Last time I was on here, I had just finished the pear jar, and this is where I think I need something behind it. Let's see. Clearly, I am not a professional. I still don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, so this is where I am at now. This is 14 count Black Ada, probably, I don't know, off of Amazon or something. And yeah, so January, February, March, and then this is supposed to be my April jar. So Michelle and I are going to a retreat in September, and we decided to finish this project. So how cool would that be to go to a retreat with a friend and you both have like a matching finished project? So that means that the 1 jar a month isn't going to cut it. So I think the retreat is September like 10th, the second weekend. So I want to have it done by the first weekend so I have time to buy a frame and finish it. So I think what we have to do now is like 2 jars a month. So January, February, March, April. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at the pattern again. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah. However, these jars, those jars are going to be really difficult. So I am actually going to be gone for 10 days next month, April. I'm going to go see my husband in Japan. So if you know of any cool stitchy spots or anything, if you've ever been in Japan, let me know what your favorite thing was to do or see there. So I needed to get a head start. So I flew through this, honestly, through the plum jar. So the outside of the plum jar. I just need like the middle and like the lid. So yeah, I really needed a head start on this. I think I'm going to try to finish this whole first jar here. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to move this way or keep going. Maybe I'll just go up and down. Anyways, yeah, that's my progress. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun stitching this, and it's really funny because so she started with this jar and she's like, oh, like it's funny when I'm like, oh, when you get to this jar, like she was telling me like this jar flew so fast, and then I told her like this jar was kind of easy and like this jar was fun. Yeah, it's just really funny that we started in different places so we can each give each other commentary on like the jar that we're currently working on. Alright, my next whip is Stitch for Pride by These 20 Stitches. Y'all, I am severely behind on this because I was working on my other 2 things and I was trying to make progress on the jelly jar. I have thread everywhere, sorry. I barely got a start in on March. So I finished January and February's. Oops. I finished January, February's, and then this is the beginning of March's. So March's is supposed to be like a long one, just like this one. And because of the orientation, what was I gonna say? Because of the layout of how these are coming out so far, this one is going to be on the same row as this, and I'm doing mine in a rainbow color, so like red, orange, yellow, so I just made that one red as well. I still haven't had time to go back and put in all like the extras that come with each one, but that's okay. I have a whole year to do this one. I'm having a lot of fun with this stitch along. It's my first one, and it's really cool that she has put so much history in all of those every month. So I haven't seen, well, today's March 30th, so April's should be released April 1st, and then, well, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be gone for like 10 whole days in April, so eventually I will catch up. Okay, next pattern is Unexpected Visitors by Night Spirit Studio. And this was a restart from last year. This one is on 18 count gray Aida that I got for Christmas. And I should probably. And this is where I'm at so far. Yay! So last time I was on here, I had just finished like the outside lacy border, and then I had just started on the black inside border, the first black border on the inside. So I managed to finish all of the black border, and then I was able to put in the red. And then I decided to do the rest of this in sulky. So the black border is 1 thread of 310, and then I did the red in sulky. I wish I would have, let me go grab those, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So the red that I'm using is 1147. So my next project that I'm going to show you, I'm also doing it in sulky. So I have 2 sulkies to share. But yeah, so I feel like this size of this project is deceiving. It's a lot of stitches for how small it looks. This is 18 count, so I mean, I'm having a good time. Once I start getting the border knocked out, I'm really excited to get into like the little barns and stuff. But yeah, that's where I got to this past month. All right, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Okay. My next project is Sleepy Hollow by Glendon Place. Michelle got me this for my birthday last year. And this chart is proven to be a beast for me. Last time I was on here, I had like 1 horse leg. I had 1 horse leg outline, not even like the whole leg. But yeah, so I had 1 hoof done, 1 horse leg done, and this is where I am at now. And again, this phone, the shadow of my phone is really bothering me that you can see it. Okay, yep, so this is what I had last time, and now I have this other line here, and I went out this way. This is the horse's tail, and this right here, that's the border. So I made it to the border. If you look at the pattern, the border is nothing to sniff at. Here I am. So here's the border. So I should cut straight across here, and then that's where it should be. So I wanted to do it this way because everything in here is like super hard for me to focus on. There's a lot of different symbols, and I work best with a colored symbol chart, and this one's just black and white. So I've been having a lot of problems being able to differentiate with the symbols. And yeah, I decided that if I were to come out to the border, if I was having too much of a hard time concentrating in here, then I could just go to the border and like start doing that stuff. So I feel like once I do, and I have threads everywhere because I couldn't decide if I wanted 1 thread or 2 threads for the border, and Michelle decided on 2 threads, so I'm going to do it in 2 threads. So yeah, I feel like that would give me a break. So 1 thread, I could do like 1 thread a day here, and then thread on the side here if it got to be too much. I don't really have, let's see, what was I going to say? This project is difficult. This is a difficult project. A lot of color changes, but I'm having a good time. And now that I can actually like see that it's something, it's making me feel really motivated. Yep. Okay. 2 more projects. The next project is, Got the Morbs by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I am doing this on 18 count purple Aida with sulky thread. Last time I was on here, it was just like a really small like corner start. And now I have this much done. So I started down here and I was going up. So I managed to do this whole first corner here and then the 2 side designs here. There we go. This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun on this project. And oops. I'm using $12.99 for this one. Oh yeah, you can definitely see how bright that is. I'm excited. I'm really excited that I chose to do a purple and purple for this. Yeah, and then this is a stitch that I take that I'm firmly gonna like start taking to one of my meetups because like I said, the lighting in Panera is bad, and at least this way it's only like 1 thread. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that one. And then the last whip that I have to talk about is Introverted by Silver Creek Samplers. And this is a restart from a project that I lost at the airport. Last time I was on here, I think I just had like a few words started. A few words. What is this? Oh, okay, now I remember. And my goal was to finish the bottom words. Sorry, I have like a thread. I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough room on this piece of fabric because I have something in the corner that I keep saying that I'm going to cut out and put on something. And I haven't done that. So I used thread to like count the stitches. And now it's bothering me that it's on here because I thought I had pulled it out. And apparently I didn't. Anyways. Okay. So yeah, my goal was to finish the words on the bottom, and I did. So it says, but we'll eagerly discuss everything cross stitch. That's me. I don't want to talk to anybody unless it's about cross stitch or something fun. But yeah. I'm pretty much doing a complete color conversion on this as well, and this isn't done in like gray and like light blues, but I'm going to do mine in purples and blacks. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. This was really fun. This was really easy. I don't stitch a lot of words. I feel like I don't stitch a lot of words, and I was able to knock this out in a few days. So, really good head start on this project. Okay, that is it. Yeah, that's it for my whips. I haven't started anything new off of my 12 projects list that I wanted to do for this year. And I think that's just because I had those other 2 projects that I did, which is fine. So yeah, I think that's everything. Sorry. Yep, that is everything. That's all my whips. FFO, FO. Oh, so I'm still on my cross stitch no buy, so there's no haul. However, a few months ago, probably not even a few months ago, I think it was in October, there was a huge sale at the Embroiderers Guild here in my town, and I ended up buying like 100 floss skeins, or I don't even know how many I bought. And I have finally finished bobbinating them. I haven't put them in my boxes yet because I was focusing on finishing those 2 projects. However, I finished bobbinating all of them, and I have them in this project bag that my friend Michelle made me. And I just wanted to show y'all because have you ever seen a project bag full of bobbins? I don't even know how many are in here. I know I had some duplicates, so it's not 100, but I'm pretty darn close. So I just wanted to come on here and share this with you. If you are somebody that puts your floss on bobbins, you can do it. You have the time. It is not bad. I don't know why people hate on bobbins so much. I love bobbins. They are easier for me to contain and are portable because I am all over the place, and I have 3 dogs and a cat, so I need to be able to put them away quickly. So yeah, that's wild. All right, let's talk plans real fast. Let's see. Obviously, for Halloween and Hawk Run Hollow, my goal is to finish this square for like the next until it's done. So yeah, let's try to make it to the halfway mark. Because it's gonna be a short month, I don't know, but it'll be nice. It would be nice if I finished to the halfway mark. For good and everything, I want to put the leaves on this big tree that I have here. So I feel like if I just focus on that and not on like having to count. So just leaves. And I think the leaves are like 3 different colors on this tree. So maybe I'll do like 1 color leaf and then so on. So that's my goal for this one. For Halloween Quaker, dude. For Halloween Quaker, let's finish the spiders. Let's try to finish the spiders. I feel like this is cursed, so maybe I should just keep going across. The bottom section is cursed, so we'll see. Yeah, it would be nice to finally finish this. I think there's like, this is done now, so I think there's like a gate and like another tree and I don't know what not. So we'll see. And then for my jars, I really want to finish this jar before I leave on my trip. So I'm leaving on the 21st. So yeah, that gives me like 3 weeks to try to finish this jar. So I should be able to knock that out. And then maybe put like a couple threads in this the big Mama Jamma in the middle. We'll see. Okay, and then these 20 stitches, stitch along, stitch for pride, stitch along. I really want to get caught up, so if I can finish like one, I'll be good. I'll be happy with that. And then, whoop. Okay, I'm back. 3 dogs bark a lot. Okay, so next for plants, unexpected visitors. I think the next, let's see, let me look at the pattern real fast. I don't know where it is. It must have fallen. Here it is. So the inner frame, it goes like red line, black line, white line. So if I could finish the next inner black line and maybe get started on the white line, that would be cool. For Sleepy Hollow, I want to finish like 2 threads of the frame. Yeah. I want to be able to see, like, because it comes down and across down here. So if I can come down and across, that'd be cool. For Got the Morbs, yeah, I want to make it to the skull and crossbones in the middle. So if I can finish this motif in the center, sweet. And for for Introverted, girl, I just had the pattern. And I don't know where it went. Okay, well, for Introverted, I would like to start the word introverted. So introverted is going to be like the whole top row. So maybe if I got like 2 letters done, that would be a win for me. There goes my dog drinking water again. Z. I guess all the barking makes him really thirsty, and that's why he's constantly drinking water. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so April is the last month of my cross stitch no buy. I have a list of patterns that I was really interested in buying. I do want to buy silks. I've never worked on silk thread before, and I feel like treating myself for my birthday with some of those would be really cool. I have to think about which project I would try to get silk for, so that way I'm not just buying willy-nilly and ending up with a bunch of floss, or yeah, a bunch of floss that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. It's been quite a wild ride on this cross stitch no buy. There were so many patterns that I saw for Nashville, the Nashville needlework market, Nashville market, whatever it's called, and seeing everybody's hauls has been, I don't want to say triggering because it hasn't been triggering. It's just been really fun seeing what a whole bunch of different people are wanting to buy. I really want Pigeon and Puddle because I like pigeons. Fun fact, humans domesticated them and then abandoned them, so it's our fault that there's so many and they just follow you around because of us. Anywho, yeah, I really want that project. And then I think Heartstring Samplery released like this big rock and roll cross stitch that says like, I just want to cross party and was like, I just want to cross stitch and party all night long. There's like cherubs. Yeah, that's a pattern that I'm really interested in. And there's a few designers on Etsy that I've been following for quite a while and I haven't purchased anything from. Okay, so that's my dog's like moving the camera. It is time to wrap this up. Thank you so much if you have made it through this video with all the interruptions. I hope that you are having a grand March, and I wish you many stitching blessings in April. Stay safe and stay stitching. Bye.